Hello everybody and welcome to my second episode of my 2D Java game engine development series. First off, I'm going to address that it's been about a month since I posted my last episode. I really didn't intend for that. I'm going to be honest, I really just haven't been working on this as much as I should have been. But now we're going to get back on track, posting a video every week if possible. So the first thing we're going to talk about is something that I didn't put as a goal last week, and that is that my game engine actually behaves like a game engine now. Before, you would have to copy and paste all of this source code as a project and rewrite this game class to inherit any behavior that you wanted it to use. But now it acts as a library where you just include it, and then you just define a game class that extends game class. And it's as simple as that. You also need to have a main method where you say you initialize the engine manager and you start the game, passing in the new game. And anything else you want to change about the display or anything like that should happen before the init. Second thing, we have everything in my game engine documented. So all of the code that was undocumented or just sort of there before is now all documented. Everything is nice and clean and easy to read, and that's all nice and dandy. Third thing, actually, I have sort of abstracted JBox2D. I say sort of because I haven't really. I've put fixtures into something called a shapefile. So I wrote my own encoder that would take a fixture and turn it into a binary file, and then I wrote a decoder that would take this binary file and turn it back into a fixture. What's cool about it is that you can actually have multiple fixtures that are linked together, called write on that one fixture or the head fixture, and it puts all of that data in this one shapefile, and it will also read it back once you call the read function or method. And so that's sort of the route I'm going with abstracting this. I'm going to need some utility later to actually construct the shapefiles, so the programmer doesn't need to understand fixtures, because currently they have to understand fixtures because they have to write code like this in order to have a shapefile created for them. Fourth thing, complex shapes are now supported. So I have this game here. Oh, I guess this isn't a good representation at all. This doesn't have any complex shapes, but through the shapefiles that I have implemented, I can have complex shapes. The way I did that was in the sprite class, I really just have a reference to another sprite. So a bunch of these sprites are chained together, each of them representing a shape, and a sprite chain can be used to represent a complex shape on screen. So that's all that I've accomplished in the past month. For next week, I hope to have a way to actually create shapefiles without having to know what a fixture is, and I want to add textures to my game engine. So no more of simple graphics of just a red square or a white rectangle or things like that. I want actual textures that I can import from image files. That's it for this episode. Hopefully we'll get that done for next week, and see you guys next time.